With you, radar is happening already.
It is happening on Max 2 if we can, and you're able to see there on the radar that really in the Metroplex we are remaining nice and quiet, at least for right now. That's all different for us going into the overnight hours. We'll have more on that coming up, but I want to let you know the line of storms already developing out to the west. There is a severe thunderstorm warning for Throckmorton County until 10:45. Just now issued. You can see that this squall line really coming together as the dry line was out to the west. We saw some sunshine for today. Further west, a lot of lift happening. The moisture is in place, and that's why we have this line of storms that is coming together and continuing to work its way to the east. But we're not alone. Look at all the severe weather through parts of Kansas, stretching down to parts of Oklahoma. So there are severe thunderstorm watches that remain in effect there. So do want to keep you just aware of what's happening as far as those storms are concerned. A severe thunderstorm watch has been issued, does include Montague County down through parts of the Wise County area, Parker County, and Hood County, and to the west through 2 o'clock in the morning. Thinking is it most likely will be expanded east as we go into the overnight hours. We do have a slight risk of severe storms in the forecast for tonight. That does include all of North Texas as that line of storms will move in between about 10 to 6. The biggest threat, damaging wind gusts up to near 70 miles per hour, possibly some hail up to the size of a ping pong ball or larger, and we can roll a chance of maybe an isolated tornado spinning up on that leading edge as it moves in. So it's going to be pretty much an overnight situation. And Aaron, this was something that we were tracking for the past couple of days, knowing that these storms will move in overnight.
Well, and the timing, Scott, is really coming together exactly as we were anticipating. Our western counties seeing this line of storms moving in really in the next hour or so. So we do have these storms developing just to the west of Graham and Breckenridge right now. We get to 1 a.m. and the storms are moving closer to the Metroplex. So midnight to 4 a.m. That's where we've got most of our Metroplex area and a good portion of North Texas kind of covered with this storm timing. Now, storm line continues to move off to the east, so 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. for areas highlighted in green here, and then that line continues tracking to the east, and it is going to produce severe weather for parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama into tomorrow. So let's look at Futurecast. Of course, the storms are still out to the west of Breckenridge and Graham right now, but as we fast forward to about midnight, that dry line is moving in. That cold front is pushing this line of storms further to the east. So we've got Bowie, Bridgeport, Mineral Wells, Stephenville up in that midnight to 1 a.m. time frame. Now we've got that leading edge moving right along the I-35 corridor, 1:45 to 2 o'clock in the morning. This is where that threat for damaging wind gusts and the possibility of those brief spin-ups right on that leading edge, that's where it's most prevalent. Storm line continues to move farther to the east. So 3 a.m. we've got that pushing east of I-35, but Collin County up towards Bonham, Dallas, even towards Waxahachie, seeing some of that heavy rain and that severe threat. But it continues moving east. I mean, by the time we get to 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, we might have some showers behind that main line, but we're done with the severe weather. By 9 a.m., we've got some clouds lingering, wraparound moisture into tomorrow afternoon, Scott.
And we are also dealing with the winds, Aaron, and as we talked about and we showed you at the beginning of the newscast, we had that non-thunderstorm damage wind gust that happened in Rowlett, causing a big tree limb to come down. Still, we have winds out of the south at 25, gusting up to near 33 right now at DFW, 74 degrees the current temperature, so it's very muggy for us, and we will continue to see those winds as we go into the overnight hours. Aaron, if you could hit the space bar there for me real fast. I got it there. Wind advisory through 4 o'clock in the morning, south winds at 20 to 30, gusting to 45. This is for all of North Texas. We've been dealing with those winds out of the south at 25 sustained right now, gusting up even higher than that. Our wind gusts are up to 43 miles per hour in Fort Worth, to 37 in Dallas. That's going to be the story through the remainder of the overnight hours, gusting up to near 40 miles per hour to 45 miles per hour or higher as some of these storms also move their way in. Cold front will then move through, so our temperature going into tomorrow afternoon will be 70 degrees. We're at 69 Thursday, by Friday 75, maybe some rain overnight Friday to Saturday. First full weekend of April, we warm up. Not really feeling like April. By Sunday, Doug, it's going to be 84 degrees.
No complaints, my friend. Thank you, guys.